What's up, everybody? Wait, it's too loud. It's too loud. What's up, everybody? Yeah, look. The shirt has to come out. The shirt. I don't bust this out for no reason. Okay, there's gotta be an occasion. All right. I think I wear this shirt for like its finales and Fire Emblem reveals, and that's it. I don't even wear this shirt much like in public, to be honest. So specials occasions only. But what's up, everybody? I'm looking quite handsome. I'm feeling quite handsome. I literally just got my haircut like an hour before stream. Like 1 hour before stream, I got my haircut. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling clean. The thing is, wherever I wear this shirt, it's the where I can buy it situation all over again. But you can't buy it. It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind. Why am I playing 3 houses on a CRT? Why shouldn't I? To be honest. I mean, it's just a looping video of Sylvain dancing. It's not... I mean, maybe that's playing 3 houses. Perhaps. I just thought it'd be topical, you know? And I'm gonna slice this up into a couple videos. So I thought, you know what, give them something fire in the background. The shirt is a historical relic. One might call it a heroic relic. One might call it, you know, legendary. A legendary weapon, if you will. But I mean, this shirt is fire, bro. Yeah, the crest of Pavis is this shirt. The cover, look. We'll get into the game and actually talking about it in a second. Okay. Up front, I have watched the trailer a couple times, a handful of times. It aired so early in the morning that over the day I've looked on social media and seen some analysis. I've seen the takes. Okay. I've seen them. So I'm not going in completely blind. But just to tee up what we're doing tonight, we're doing a watch through the trailer, no commentary, just watching it together, laying the baseline. Then we're gonna do a paused watch through, where I'm just pausing at things I find interesting or analysis I've seen people post online. And then the pass after that, I'm just going to hop around and just shoot the shit. And we can talk about a variety of topics. Okay? And yes, this time I'm not in a basement. This time I'm finally, literally at home when something Fire Emblem related happens, which has not been the case. It has not been the case for like the last 2 Fire Emblem announcements. I can't, literally when this game announced. I mean, look, that stream had its own charm though. That's how you know I'm dedicated, okay? That's how you know I'm dedicated. Yeah, not in a basement, But I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts on this game. But I'm going to hold them off until we get to the React segment just a little bit. Pav reacts. I don't know. Well, I can't let my hand. I can't give my hand away. I got to hold my cards tight until we actually watch it. I don't want to pre-react. Will I stream it when it releases? Yes. Unless I somehow manage to... you know what? I was concerned because when I saw it was September, I was like, oh no. I have a wedding to go to in September. But it didn't line up. It's okay. We're chill. And I luckily don't have anything planned for about the period this comes out. So it should be okay. But yes, I'll be playing it on stream. Same as I did Engage. probably will take me about the same time as Engaged did, maybe a month or two to get through it. And then I'll only play it on stream. I'm not going to play it off stream. Didn't someone do a my move from a wedding? Yeah. But I'm not streaming from a wedding, okay? Typing in a chat, okay? And literally doing a full stream from a wedding. Very different things. Very different things, okay? Yeah, Darth mentioned. All 4 routes? Oh my god, there's 4 routes. Fuck. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna stream the whole game. I might just stream 1 route. I don't know if I've got every route in me. Did you spoil it? No, you didn't spoil it. But we're not to the react segment yet. I'll react in a little bit. I just gotta get back in the streaming rhythm. Because look, I haven't streamed in like a month and a half, a month. So I've got to get the energy flowing again. Also, I have different earbuds. Not out of honestly choice. These are like $20 skull candy fucking earbuds. Because they're all I could buy at the fucking station. Because I lost my actual earbuds. And I'm not used to how I sound talking with these things in, and that makes me concerned I'm talking too loud. So I got to get a feel for my volume wearing these things. I have new ones coming in the mail, but these are so shit. Dude, have y'all ever walked into a mobile Best Buy location and said, got any earbuds at a station, man? The selection is grim. Train station. Dude, this selection is so grim at the mobile Best Buys at the train station, man. Alright, we got about 60 people in here. I think we're good to start the react segment. Am I still late again? We'll get to it. I'm not going to pre-react just yet. Not just yet. I'm going to do a little intro. Because I might cut this up into a video. But honestly, people just watch the VODs of these streams when I do them anyway. Of this, like, I talked about this for X hours. So, we might do the same here. Yeah, you did get here just in time. I've given people about... Okay. As I was about to start, I'm going to give it until 3 more minutes. 8:15 will kick off for react time for real. I just want to give people time to get in. But yes, if you're arriving now, you're getting here just in time. YouTube didn't notify you. I think I fucked up by setting this to go live yesterday. I really should have just done this spontaneously, because I think the YouTube notifs did get a little borked. But we still got enough people in here to watch and react. I think when I did this though, because I saw the view count at like 60, which is still good. I'm not complaining about 60. But I think the initial trailer reveal, that stream went crazy in terms of viewership. The basement stream went crazy. But yeah, it's time. We're back on the rat to behavior. Okay, we're back in chill mode. Yeah, it's because I'm not in the basement and I'm not wearing the V-neck, man. I'm not showing enough skin in this. I'm too buttoned up. The people crave me talking into a different microphone at point blank in a deep V-neck. That's what the people want. Again, dude, there's so many things people are typing in chat I want to reply to, but I'm holding my tongue. I need to wait. I need to wait until we watch the trailer. Okay. But for those who are just coming in, the game plan today, just pure react, no pause, then a pause react, okay? And then randomly jumping around and having conversations with chat. And that should take about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. I don't want the stream to actually go too long. I don't want to go too long. Alright. I think we've given just about enough time for people to file in. Okay. Let me stay at the mic. Look into the camera. You know, I'm not actually going to do an intro. I think it's better if, even in the cut, I just hop into it. We're not doing a 7-hour analysis stream. Dude, we're not doing it. Oh, of course. Oh, there it is. No, it's not broken. Now if I full screen this... 1 second. Not the right second. I need to do this. And then what corner should I be in? I might need to hop around the corner I'm in. Also, I need to turn off the lo-fi. I'll move myself top right corner for now. But I'm sure I'll need to hop around. Actually, you know what? For the pure React one, I'll go bottom. I'll stay where I'm at. We're still in React mode. All right. Turn Chrome audio on. My mic audio's on. Make sure. Can you guys hear this? Was that audible? Was that audible, everybody? Y'all heard it? Yep, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm out of focus now. Let me be clear. There we go. Let me be clear, please. All right, everybody. Here we go. Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. I've seen the trailer once. We're going to give it a watch through. No commentary. Just watch it through. Maybe some quips, maybe some reactions. Then we'll do a second pass pausing and dive in deep. Okay? But for now, let's just sit back, enjoy, and watch what was shown at the Nintendo Direct. Okay?
This is the Dagden Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital,
which ones?
Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
I fuck heavy with the concept. Like the aesthetics in general look great.
Around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
A young lad.
Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen
I'll turn
your
it up 1
forces in
second.
different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies.
Dude, the designs? Kind of crazy, man.
Or travel beyond Daxian's
I need to talk about
walls
this
to
on
gain
rewatch. I need to talk
experience.
about that map.
How you spend.
Also, sorry. I will turn the... Why did it set the quality to 480, bro? Dude, it set it to 480p, bro. I'm sorry for pausing. But let's back up and...
Your free.
Alexandra, very pretty, by the way.
How you spend your free time is up to you.
Dude, dungeons, bro. We got fucking Echo's
Combat takes
dungeons,
the form
man.
of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range
UI looks fucking sick.
and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques.
Dude,
By using
Kai's
these
attack.
techniques to the
Dude, what the
fullest,
fuck is
you
this?
might turn the tide of battle.
Why does he truth nuke them? What the fuck?
Rejoice
does he truth
with
nuke 'em?
me at the
Okay, who's this lady?
advent of the underworld.
You look upon the
And also like
promised one,
giants?
who will route you here and guide the living to
And a
salvation.
one-winged angel.
How did it feel? To
How did it
upheave the
feel?
world.
To beat the world.
Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
It looks really good, y'all. It looks really good. Now here's the thing. Gut reactions. Gut from the soul reactions. Let me go back to the title card. I speak from the perspective of a Three Houses hater. Okay? I'm a hater. I'm worried that this really is Three Houses 2. Or Four Houses, if you will. But I'm willing to give it a shot because it looks so much better in execution than Three Houses is. Or was. So let's go through again, this time pausing, and I'll elaborate on my thought process here. Okay? Dude, I forgot. I forgot the copy pasta. Dude, Velt Dog, welcome back. I forgot about the copy pasta. Okay. This time, we're going to talk through it and pause, okay?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a
So, one, we're in Dagdan, okay? From what I know, I'm not a three louses. I'm not a Three Lousy Houses fan. Dude, I'm not a Three Houses fan, but I believe Fodland is up in the north up here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is where Shamir is from. And this place looks fucking huge, man. It looks freaking huge. It's west? Oh, is it up here? In like the top right? It's somewhere up north. North and to the right. Yeah, northwest. Yeah, it does look like a big-ass map, though. And you've got the Dagdan Empire specifically. It looks like there's other places here. You've got Arago and Brezrint. But they said it's taking place here in Dagdan. So I don't know how much of this map. I guess when we get to the map segment, we can talk about how much of the map we're going to see. But it'll be interesting to see how much of the game actually is in the Dagdan Empire. Because the borders aren't even necessarily the most clear. Because you've got countries or duchies within the empires and kingdoms. And yeah, we've got the monastery, but this time it's a Colosseum. So it's different. But the setting is pretty unexplored territory in this world. You only really have Shamir making offhand comments about it. And maybe a little bit of lore dropped about it. But it gives them actually a pretty good blank slate to kind of do what they want. Which is probably why we didn't get Fodland again. Or we're not in Fodland in this game. They just have more to work with this continent. The continent's called Dagda, and there's an Empire of Dagda within it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, the continent is Dagdan, but then, you know, it's fine. It's the same universe, and we'll get into the future or the past angle in a little bit. But yeah, I'm interested to see what's up with this continent. I think I prefer the aesthetics of this continent way more than I did Fordland, and we'll get into that too.
Prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, place.
Dude, this city looks so fucking sick, by the way. And that's why also, I think, I don't really like the monastery as a location. Dude, Fire Emblem Carthage as the fucking hub world, hell yeah. Hell yeah, give me Fire Emblem Carthage as a fucking hub to explore and go around and do stuff. That's way more interesting than a monastery. Way more. So I'm definitely more interested in this setting in terms of a hub world than the monastery for sure.
Host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters.
Okay.
From the winner of which is granted one wish.
This wish has to be related to the gods in some way. I don't know. They probably left this open-ended on purpose without saying how the wish is granted. Like, is the wish granted by, like, imperial authority? Is it granted by the gods? Like, what grants this wish, and how is it granted? Okay. My Fate Stay Night brain, okay, gets activated when you start talking about wishes, okay? When you start talking about holy grails, all right? When you start talking about wish-granting doodads, I need to know how. But they left it open-ended, so we'll see. We'll see.
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered.
All the
to
designs are
participate.
dope, by the way.
The story revolves around 4 heroes.
I guess we'll talk about each one.
A young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Okay, Kai. Kai seems alright. I think out of the stories as they're presented on a base level, I don't find Kai's stuff interesting. I think his abilities are interesting. I think his design's cool. He's got like in his hand, he's got like this like orb magic thing. But I don't really find him compelling to me. He's okay. Like, it's a Fire Emblem story, your dad is doomed. That is true. If his dad's imprisoned, he is not living the game. Dude, there's not going to be a single route that motherfucker lives. Alright, that... Dude, Fire Emblem's, like, you know Chekhov's gun? The Fire Emblem equivalent of that is just like, if there's a parent in a Fire Emblem game, they are there to die. Just like a gun is there on the wall to be fired, so is a Fire Emblem parent there to be deaded. Okay. Yeah, kind of seems I like all the designs though, for the most part.
Dietrich, a swordsman, ever on the hunt for a stronger foe.
Okay, they keep saying like he's just an epic sword guy and like nothing else. They're just like, dude, this guy, he just wants to fight. And I don't know how that leads into a story or what his motives are for fighting, but I'm interested. And I think his design also fucking sick. The ones they explain, the least are going to have the most interesting stories. Yeah, they're leaving it mysterious. They're leaving it mysterious on purpose, for sure. He walks a lonely road. I walk a lonely road. The only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes. Yeah, he sings just like that, actually. I don't think we're getting an avatar. We'll get to that too. But no, I'm very interested to see how his story pans out. I think his design's cool. He seemingly has a relic. He's got a legendary weapon, man. He's got one. So I'm interested to see his connections to the lore. I think someone mentioned online he's got connections to Fordland in some way. It'll be interesting. I'm definitely... He piques my interest. The Sylvain video in the back? Yeah. What about it? What about it? I could analyze this video if you want. I could stop watching the trailer and we can just analyze Sylvain dancing shit posts. I mean, we could do that. That could be a fun time. He says in the trailer he rolled up from Poland, and yeah, and I'm interested. He's the reverse Shamir. Reverse Shamir.
Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland.
What a fucking baddie. Holy shit. Like, dude, this design is so fucking fire. Holy fuck. Dude, they have been cooking crazy style with this. This design is so cool. Like, when I make the drip tier list, man, whenever this game comes out and the drip tier list happens, mark my words, Theodora is gonna be very high. Holy. Some queen shit? This is some warrior queen badassery bling fucking flex. Like, what is this shit? This is fire. This is so fucking cool. No, I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. New drip or drown. Look, it'll happen when the game comes out. Don't get me wrong. It'll happen. Also, yes, they do seem to have multiple outfits. Because, wait, she wears a different outfit at different points in the game. Which is interesting. But yeah, we'll see. I also noticed this where I was like, was she always wearing this exact fit? And I don't think she was. I can't over the fact that she is gray. Why is that a problem? The fuck? It's a fucking Fire Emblem game. There's fucking dragons and fucking nuclear missiles in the sky. Shut the fuck up. You can handle a character with a different skill color, okay? Like, what the fuck do you mean? You can't handle that she's gray. Literally shut the fuck up. Like, that's where we're drawing the line? A character with a gray-ish skin tone? Come on. Get real. Get real. Kunari from Dragon Age. Do I even know that character? I don't know Dragon Age. I don't know that type of game. Anyways, Theodora, fucking queen. Let's go.
And Lita, a
I'll let the blurb play.
musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character
There we go. I didn't mean to pin that. I was just trying to scroll and I accidentally clicked. There we go.
you
Yeah,
choose
Lita.
with her sights.
Dude, this character design is so fucking cool. Dude, the MCs they cooked. They totally cooked. And dude, revenge again? What do you mean again? I think this is fun. Musician, dancer, but looking to kill somebody. Dude, the rage. Dude, I need to know the full backstory here. I need to know it. The design's fire. The instrument is cool as fuck. It's intricate. It's flowing. The outfit. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited for, like, honestly, what they're gonna do with all these characters. Because they look cool. They're intriguing. They're keeping their hand close. They're not revealing too many details. But it's just enough to intrigue me of how is this going to play out? And how are they going to intertwine? How will they weave, so to speak? Okay? Okay, all right. This is the analysis you're here for, right? You're here for me to integrate title drops into my analysis. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how everything intertwines, how their fortunes weave. Yeah.
Set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory.
This is where I get concerned. Guide whichever character you choose to victory. Does it mean 4 routes? Can it please not mean 4 routes? Cause like I can't do it, man. I'm a route split hater, man. I'm a route split hater. It was one of the things I really didn't like about Three Houses. And if we're doing it again, man, I might be out, man. Like, in the sense of, I don't know if when I do play this game, I will play every route. The main thing is that I hope they execute it differently. Okay? Because in Three Houses, the fact you have to play the entire first half of the game, like, over and over, just over and over again to get to the split, and the amount of content reused across all the splits, I couldn't get through it, especially when so much of the playtime was the monastery. And if it's a similar thing here, where the first full half of the game, and then there's a route split, and I gotta keep running around the Colosseum doing the same shit again for every route I want to do, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I'm only gonna play one route, start another, and then dip. So that's my biggest concern point. Who am I picking? Out of these 4, probably Leda. I think Leda's character design is interesting, and the premise of her character is interesting. Like, I guess we're on the freeze frame right now of her dialogue. Like, the moment Lechner steps off the beaten path, I'm gonna choke the life from him. Like, I need to know. I need to know what the fuck happened. And I guess she just said what the fuck she's gonna do. So, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued by this character, and the design's fire. So, it's probably gonna be Leda first. Yeah, dude, Lechner's gotta be the person for revenge, but I'm very intrigued by her story. So I'm probably picking her first.
They weave their own unique.
Although her crew, if this is her crew, I'm not as huge on all of these designs. Actually, I take it back. Girl on the far left here, pretty cool design. Far right, very standard. What is this guy in the purple? I get, dude. We're getting a pre-drip review. What the fuck has this guy got on? What is he wearing, dog? What is this color scheme? I can't, man. I can't with this. The other fits in this actually are fine, but what the fuck is he wearing, man? What is he wearing? I think you can recruit people to your team. We'll see how that mechanic works. But yeah. I guess also in her crew,
Character you choose to victory.
I guess this lady on the right here in the blue, and then in the the redhead here on the left, I assume are also in her crew. They seem okay. Actually, let's go look at Kai's crew real quick.
Revenge. Guide which
Kai's crew seems very normie pilled. Like, this seems very much more your standard Fire Emblem fare. Very much so. Also, are all the portraits animated?
character position with her sights set
Because
on
I'm going to look at the portraits real
Guide
closely.
whichever character you choose
Like,
to
they're
victory
blinked.
as they weave their own unique
Yeah, they're
tale.
blinking. The portraits are blinking and doing small motions, but then sometimes I think they are full on live 2D. Also, Dietrich has like, does he have any companions? Because I don't see any of his companions. Also, he does say it's the legacy of my forebears passed to me in Foldland. So yeah, he's got a relic from Foldland.
To me, Blade.
Between
Does Dietrich have any friends? Dude, they literally show, yo, here's Kai's crew. Here's Leida's crew. Here's just fucking Dietrich with nobody. He's just gonna solo the game, man. He's a lone wolf, bro.
matches, you can
So this is Theodora, but in a different fit? And this is definitely live 2D, no? Also, who is this advisor? Okay, this advisor's got a funny ass fit on. Dude, we're drip review. Alright, we're doing the drip tier list early. What the fuck is bro wearing? Dude, me hardy. If you put me in F tier, I'ma make you walk the plank. Like, dude, yeah. Dude, I fuck with the pomp guy, the pomp in the mutton shops. Although everybody's showing a lot of skin. I kind of respect it. It's the same fit just without a headpiece? I guess so. And then I guess the portrait reflects that too. And then like the portrait is moving,
your
though.
forces in
Yeah, it was moving.
Passed to me, Blade.
between matches. You can strengthen your forces.
See, that's fire. That's fire. Because here's the thing. Dude, I remember Fates, okay? I remember the live 2D technology back when Fire Emblem Fates came out. That shit has gone insane style in the years since Fire Emblem Fates. Like, I think Fates was one of the early games that tried to do live 2D. Like, it was early in the gate. And that tech has gotten so much better that if they do it tastefully, I think it'll really elevate the story segments. Yeah, the VTuber technology. They've been pushing the envelope on YouTube.com and Twitch.tv for a long time, okay? And I'm excited. I'm excited. It looks really good now. Yeah, it does look really good. I'm excited. And I think it'll make the story more immersive.
This in different ways.
Okay, here's where I get concerned. We'll let it play a little bit, but 172 turns left. Free time, a calendar system. Uh-oh. 1 second. Well, I'll let it play. Ryoma will wait for 172 turns. Then he will begin his assault. Yeah. Kai will wait 172 turns. And then he will fight in the first domain match, okay?
Own your techniques at the training grounds.
Alright, arena. Very standard.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies.
Alright, we steal. Dude, do they have like, I guess their faction or house in the background of this recruitment?
Or travel.
See, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna let it play a little longer because I've got so many thoughts about this in general. So just give me I'll let it play a little longer and then I'll hop into it.
Go beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this in general. It seems to me we've got this like currency, or turns are currency in your free time. And that things cost turns or take turns to do in the free time. And how you spend your turns then just dictates what you do. Like, you can spend your turns on exploration or dungeons or recruitment or training. And I think I prefer that as a system to how it was in Three Houses, where in Three Houses it's just like, here you go to the monastery and just do shit. Like, I like the idea of having turns because it kind of like, it time gates it, right? If it time gates it, then you're not just endlessly running around forever, doing prep forever. Like, you're spending a currency to do shit. And I much prefer that. And I think there's more strategy in that. And we'll see, though. The thing is if this shit takes so long, like, if it takes so long to do shit, like, 172 seems like a big number, but we don't know the cost of things. We don't know how many turns things cost. So it's hard to gauge how long 172 is. Yeah, maybe it varies on difficulty. I don't know. The monastery had stamina. Did it? Can someone remind me of the system in Three Houses? Because I don't think there was a system quite like this, at least. Like, you had the happiness meters, right? Where like, you couldn't exhaust. Oh, the activity points. You're right. You're right. So, like, you did have a certain number of actions. But, yeah, okay. You're right. You're right. Yeah, professor level, activity points. You're right. You're right. But yeah, this seems way different or way more expansive. Fishing was free, of course. Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested to see the dynamics of this system and if it changes how it feels in practice. I also hope the activities are more varied and fun. But we'll see. Maybe the turns literally, because maybe you go do battles and it's literally turns. I don't know. We need to, I guess, wait until the game's in our hands to know how this turn system works. I would assume skirmishes would eat up turns, because that's literally turns. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But moving on to the actual stuff.
Hone your technique.
We got games reception. I assume that's... You can see the map here. There's actually a lot on this map. Like in the top right here. I assume main story objective. I assume arena. I assume general conversations. And maybe that's like the crest of the person or the like faction they're in the symbol. I can't really tell. I'll leave that to the real sleuths to figure out.
At the training grounds.
But training is whatever. This is like a very standard like Fire Emblem activity.
Training grounds.
Like, can I maybe get a pause on this menu? I think the forward and backward is... I'm going to go frame by frame on this menu, see if I can get a look at it. I can't get a look at it, whatever. There's a year counter.
Hone your technique.
Oh, yeah. I saw people talking about this online. The fact it's like 1449 and Three Houses is in like 1000 or whatever. I saw discards about this, and this was like for the sequel theory or whatever. Also, there's more stuff in here. This seems very early in the game if it's fight in the first main match. And it looks like there is like a literal day calendar here. It says a deadline to do it and a location. Interesting. But yeah, it could be different calendars. That's the thing. It could be different calendars. It could be BC 80 type shit. You don't really know. I think it makes it more likely in the sense of, you know, more grown up Sothis, higher year count. Like, I can see it, you know, lining up, but the folding calendar is a fake that Rhea created for them. Okay, that's also funny. Not in the sense of, like, just the way you phrased it. Like, yeah, you're right. It's a fucking, it's the fake news calendar made by Big Dragon. imposed on the Folin. So like, yeah, if they use the same calendar, that'd be weird. Yeah, I don't think these are quest markers. I think these are conversation markers. If these is quest markers, that's crazy.
At the training grounds.
But yeah, training's a whatever activity.
Figuring it out.
Raging Tempest, whatever. Okay, so what were the options on this menu? So gifting, recruit, success requires meeting certain conditions or fulfilling their requests. Character info. This is also an early recruitment, but again, it's a trailer, so sometimes they're gonna, mix things around. I'll be honest. Nine, I think is her name. I don't like this design. It says final match? Am I crazy?
I'm figuring it out.
Did my brain replace first with final? It did. Okay, you're right. It is the final match. Dude, are we going to get a time skip then? Okay, when did this take place? 11/7. 11/7. When was the other one we saw with Kai? Holy fuck. That's like 4 months later in the story. So this must have this is the long game if you want to recruit. It's 4 months, yeah. It's 4 months. Interesting. Okay. So this must be a little deeper in the game at least. But yeah, I assume it would take time. Here's the thing. I don't like the mechanic in Three Houses where you can just bribe people to be on your team. I think it's kind of dumb. But I thought my preference is this is just your team. Maybe you can pull one or two over, but then the rest, if they're on the other side of battle, they're on the other side, man. But I hope it's not like you can pull everyone on your team, because I think that's lame. But I know some people really want to have all the characters on their team, so that's just not my preference. But yeah, I probably will not be recruiting Nine because I don't like this design at all.
New ally.
Okay, let's talk about the map. What the fuck? What the fuck? This has to be Echo style, right? It has to be. Like, and does it cost turns to move? Does doing stuff on this map, how many turns does everything cost? We're not going to know what all the symbols mean. But I assume this is where you enter dungeons. And then, is story stuff going to happen on the map? Like, because, look, all the story chapters we saw were in the Colosseum. Or almost all of them. Okay. So, like, I assume we've got to get some story chapters that aren't all in here, man. Like, so will story be happening out on the map? It has to be. The artist for Weave is known for yaoi. Here's the thing: is the writer known for yaoi? Okay. Look. I'm not letting the yaoi radar dictate what I play first. Okay. But you know what? Maybe so. You know what? I will say this. I am pro yaoi in Fire Emblem. All right. Mark it down, everybody. All right. You can quote me on this. All right. And that's a real ally. Okay. That's a real ally right there. Anyways, I'm also curious what these X's are. Like, I assume maybe you can't go past this on the map for whatever reason. Or maybe there's nothing there. I don't know. I'm intrigued though. What the fuck could this symbol be? It looks like a fucking drumstick. What? Because you've got a fish, you've got a little camp, you got like a wagon, you got enemies around. I assume you can fight. What the fuck is this? This can't also be a fish. We got two different fish icons? What is this? This is a fucking fish. I don't know what this icon is. Right here. It's a necklace? The fuck is this? What the fuck are necklaces doing everywhere, man? Like, what is it? Who's dropping day necklaces, man? Supply drop? Yeah, it's actually it's the airstrikes. It's airstrikes. But yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on in this map. I like the map system in Fire Emblem games. I like walking all around a map. All right, I'm a sucker for it. I'm also just a map nerd. So I'm interested to see what they do with this. I really hope the story goes out onto the map. Like, please. I don't want to be in the Coliseum the entire fucking time. I think I'll actually go insane. Like, that you have this incredible world and continent. Like, let's go out into it. Like, let's do it. Yeah, there are these like star icons too. Like, there's this one here. There's this one here. There's this one that's grayed out at the top of the map. There's a few ones that are grayed out. So I'm curious about that. I assume these have to be like key objective or story markers. Or objectives. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this all plays out. And I will enjoy going to the map. I will enjoy it.
Travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How?
Oh, this system. I guess we're bringing back Three Houses classes. And like passing exams, I guess, to get into classes. I'm not huge on this system. Maybe I'm too old school now. Just give me regular seals. I don't like the exam system. But it's not a deal breaker for me. I just prefer simple pre-mote, side promote. I'm not big on the Three Houses class system. I'd be very surprised if it's 1-to-1. They must have made some adjustments. And also, yeah, we're in a Coliseum. Why are there exams? Like, why is the fucking Emperor Queen taking a fucking exam? Like, we'll see. We'll see how they tweak the system.
How you spend your free time.
Also, tea time. Also, Alexandra. I do really like this design. I like these designs in general. I just think the setting is so much more interesting than in previous games. Like, the clothing is so much more fun.
Time is up to you.
Also, dungeons. Oh my god, dungeons. This game's kind of giving me a little bit of Awakening vibes, and that, like, Awakening, when it was created, brought a bunch of mechanics from previous games and kind of mashed them together as kind of a celebration of the series. And I'm getting similar energy from this game. I really am. Where they're trying a bunch of interesting and bringing stuff back and mashing it together in interesting ways. So I'm intrigued with what they do with this. And I enjoyed the Echoes dungeons. I really did. So yeah, we'll see. Also, you got HP, Magic Left, LP, Rose Tempest, average level. This seems also early fight in the first main match. So it seems you're going to be doing stuff like this pretty early in the game, because this is an early date as well. And actually, this gives me hope, because I guess you're already playing as Leda. So clearly you must have already picked between Kai, Leda, or whatever. Also, yeah, 200 turns, by the way. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. And I basically, I hope the split happens as quick as possible. I really do. But I had to hear, okay. Maybe this is the coldest or most obvious shot of all time. Here's what's going to happen. The first arc of the game is going to be the tournament arc. You're going to pick your character early in the game, okay? Right at the start, just like you do in 3 Houses with your house, you're going to go through the tournament arc, blah, 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 blah. Tournament arc happens. Tournament ends, big plot event. Whatever person you picked, their plot thing happens, and then time skip. Boom. And then maybe not time skip, but then it'll split off into its own stories. I just hope that moment happens early. Yeah, you win the tournament and then shit happens. Like, that's got to be the structure. I kind of hope it isn't, but that's probably my gut. Also, the synopsis mentions time travel. Yes, I will get to that. That's not in the trailer, but I'll get to that. Also, what is that weapon?
Free time is up to you.
Veroquine. A slender magic sword imbued with dark power. All right, magic swords. Okay. Also, for some reason, you need a C and axes to use this. You need a C and axes to use a sword. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That seems a little wacky, but okay. Sus looking rock textures. Are we really going after the rock textures, y'all? Are we really going after the rock textures? Bro, I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. But, like, sure. We're turning the rock textures are the new food textures, okay?
Up to you.
Alright. I'll let this section play about the combat, and then we'll talk about it.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Okay. Let's go through that section. Lots of interesting stuff here. I'll go to pause mode.
Takes the form of...
First off, I really do like the UI. I love the almost ink splatter, dirty, rugged edges to it, instead of just regular boxes. Love that. Ursula is smoking. Okay. It's Fire Emblem. It's Fire Emblem combat. My one concern, dude, I can't spend like 12 hours of my life in this fucking arena, man. Like, the thing about Fire Emblem that's interesting, at least, is that you fight in different locations. You go around the map and you go places, and there's interesting places you fight in. If you're just stuck in the fucking arena for like half the game, man. Oh, dude, I don't care if it reconfigures itself or like, I don't know, shape shifts to whatever the fuck. I don't care. Like, I'm in this shape-shifting Coliseum. The location hasn't really changed. I want to see the world, not just be trapped in here. So, like, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about that. But the gameplay itself, it's Fire Emblem, and it looks like Fire Emblem. So let's keep watching. Maybe see if we can see any other details.
Turn-based tactical battles.
Combat arts. Combat arts are back. I have a feeling the arena isn't going to be the main place. The thing is, in the trailer, they're telling us it is. And maybe they're just trying to not reveal their hand of what they got, but The trailer's like, you're gonna be in the arena, and they keep saying it, and they only show the arena. Like, yeah, Deadeye. This is Deadeye, yeah. Crest of the Beast. Yeah, there are crests. I do like crests. I think crests are a fun system. Also, Hunter class. Classic Myrmidon. Goes first, goes last. Some interesting tweaks to this UI. A durability counter. This durability, I guess because it's a combat art, drains it faster. Is very interesting. Oh yeah, this is not this. This isn't the Beast. This is the Beast. It's down here in the very bottom left. My bad. I don't know if this is the Crest of the Beast or which crest this is. I'm not that three houses or lore pilled. But yeah, the crest is by the bow icon down here. I think the UI looks fucking clean though. It looks really fucking clean.
Consider your weapon's range and your unit strengths.
Also the animations. Let's see the animations again real quick.
And your
I mean, that's just a simple bow animation, but it looks pretty clean. Yeah, I think the UI at a glance is so good.
unit strengths.
Here we got another kind of attack view. This doesn't look like the arena. Maybe it is. This doesn't look like it to me. I guess this is Sirocco, a shaman. Got some skills down here. Or back to Three Houses. I don't know. This looks more engage energy to me than Three Houses in terms of engine.
It's on the battlefield.
Yeah, this feels way more engage. Uses on tomes.
Strength.
Yeah, yo, he's got usage on tomes, yeah. It's going from 16 to 14. We've also got some obstacle. I mean, this looks like a mage, like ballista type thing, or magic orb. What else is around here? Some looks like these might be destructible. Maybe. This doesn't look like the arena. We also got a lot of heraldry behind the characters of their faction. So this is Saramian. I think this is the faction of the Queen Lady. I already forgot her name. I'm a fake fan. Because I think she's the queen of this kingdom. So I don't know why you'd be fighting them at this point. We also don't know when this happens in the game, though. Theodora, yeah. Theodora. Like, Theodora's in charge of this faction. So if Aleda's pulling up on them, then... Interesting. Interesting. The Rose is Leda, yeah. Dude, this... Okay, more Three Houses hate. I'm sorry. In talking about this game, I'm going to be hating on Three Houses a lot. I really don't like how Three Houses looks. I think this game looks so much better visually than Three Houses. Oh my god. Like, it looks so much better. The Three Houses, I really did not like the visuals in that game. I don't think it looked good. This looks so much better. So much better, man.
It's on the battlefield.
All right, Theodora, we got Earthen Throw. Okay.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special tech.
Moving Shadow, I think we saw this in the last trailer where he teleported like through a wall. If I'm not mistaken. Like, he had like a teleport. And then, yeah, Theodora's got to eat rock. Heh. Eat rock. The real ones remember eat rock. Okay. Some of you might be too young to remember eat rock. Okay. I'm pretty clever. Yeah.
Each of the 4 main characters comes with their...
Did we see Leda's in the last trailer? I forget.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with
Song of Passion. It's got to be some crazy dance thing or rally thing.
their own special techniques.
Dude, Kai's is crazy. Dude, what the fuck is this Kai? What the fuck is this, man?
the fullest, you might turn the
Kai, you're like 12 years old. You just killed like 5, 6 grown soldiers. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that, Kai? But yes, this does remind me of engage attacks and engage abilities, which I liked that in engage. So I'm all for it. I'm all down for cool, unique, crazy, batshit abilities. Kai's eyes change.
4 main characters comes with their
All right, let's
own
look closely
special
again.
techniques.
Red, 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 red.
By use
He does have red eyes here, but does he have yellow? He does have yellow, but then this is red. Interesting. I did not notice that. So yeah, I don't know. This power seems fucking crazy.
users comes with their own special techniques.
So like, there's got to be some origin of this power. Like, what is it? Another mystery for the game to solve. Yeah, dude. Actually, if I have to fight against Kai in the game and he wipes out my entire team, if like I'll be so mad. If I gotta fight this motherfucker in another route and I gotta fucking deal with his fucking Biden blast. Dude, that'll be so annoying. Well, I mean, look, he could be just taking out grunts here. Here's the thing, because presumably if you do, or if there's a bunch of routes, you're going to be fighting each other. You're not always all going to be on the same team. Like, and yeah, you're in a tournament. You've got to fight the other people in the tournament. So maybe I am picking Kai's route because I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Also, how the fuck did he's like, how old is he? He's like a kid. Where the fuck did he learn, like, where did he learn how to enrich uranium? Like, what? Anyways. I just, the mole people. Who's them mole people? What? The Slitherers. I for you, the Slitherers are gonna be around. It is true. The Agathans.
By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
I think the tide was turned. I don't think it's might. I think it was turned. Also, he's level 31. Okay, Matt. Interesting. And we're still in the Coliseum, by the way. He's level 31 and we're in the fucking Coliseum, bro. This is one of my big fears. One of my big fears is we're just stuck in this fucking Coliseum forever. Okay. He took 14 self damage. Did he?
Using these techniques to the fullest,
I'm looking at his health
turn
bar.
the tide of battle.
No, I don't think he did. I think it's just an illusion.
Fullest,
I didn't.
you
No way he
might
took
turn
14.
The tide.
He did? It
of
popped up
battle.
14. Okay, I'm
By
going back.
using these comes with their own special techniques.
Is it in the animation?
By using these
Oh. There it is. Yeah, he does take damage. You know what? It doesn't fucking matter. If the exchange is 14 damage to do
techniques the
fucking
fullest,
this,
you might
then like whatever, man. But yeah, Blaze Arts. I'm hearing people drop the name Blaze Arts. Is that like is that their official name in some other materials? Blaze Arts? Dude, we definitely saw some of these in the first one for sure. From trailer 1? They were called in the last trailer. Look, I forgot, bro. I was in a basement. I was on vacation, okay? But yeah, I know we saw them because we saw the teleport one. I mean, I guess we could go back and look again to see, now knowing what we know now, look for stuff in the past, but we'll see.
Turn the tide of battle.
And now, plot
Rejoice
stuff.
with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one.
Who is this, by the way? Does this person, someone help me, did this person appear anywhere else in the entire trailer until to this point, or up to this point? Because I don't recognize it or them, but they just show up here, I guess. Also, we got giants. This looks like just a giant. I assume they're going to be like a beast enemy or unit. Because, I mean, let's go look at this, like, underworld army or whatever.
At the advent of the underworld.
And also, like, I don't think we've seen, like, this faction before.
Of the underworld.
I don't remember things like this in Three Houses, of, like, zombies. Also, Fire Emblem loves fucking zombies, man. Holy shit. Fire Emblem loves zombies. But, like, this looks like a new faction. Or, like, a new god. Yeah, underworld. This wasn't a thing in Foldland. But I guess it's a thing in this continent. See, this is where the Awakening influence is coming back, okay? We've got giant portals spilling out zombies and time travel. I'm just saying. Where have I seen that before? Also, the time travel is mentioned, not in the trailer for some reason. But in online materials, I'll get to that.
Upon the promised one, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
So this is the Avatar, and not the trailer didn't want to fucking say it for some reason, but this is the Avatar character, because they're like right on the front of the box art with an MF variant. So like, why? I don't know why they didn't want to show this more, but we got an Avatar again, which, I'll be honest, boo. I'm over Avatars, man. I'm so over Avatars. Just give me a fucking story with a fucking MC who can fucking talk, please. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I mean, this design is interesting, but I'll keep playing it. I'll play the whole story section, then go back and talk about more of this stuff.
How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
See, this I find interesting. Sothis with a fucking axe, presumably killing you, or because this looks like POV. You are the Avatar, and Sothis just fucking killed you. I think it'll be really interesting if Sothis is an antagonist in some way. Probably isn't, though. But why is Sothis cutting the Avatar down? And the Avatar seems to be of divine, like, something.
Guide the living to salvation.
Like, the Avatar is literally a fucking angel. So, like, I don't know what the relationship is between all these things. And I'm not much of a Three Houses lore head to know all the depth here, to be honest. I'm intrigued. I just wish we didn't have a fucking avatar. I'm so cool with angels and representatives of gods and all that shit. Just why did it have to be an avatar, man? What if the avatar plays the role of Sothis from Three Houses? Oh, like you're the voice? You're like the voice in the MC's head? Okay. I could see that. Because here's the thing, we don't see the avatar in any other context. Right? We don't see the avatar in the context of walking around doing stuff. So maybe you are just tagging along with somebody here. But then this would have to be pretty early in the game, no, with all the zombie shit. Yeah, I don't know. Eshlam? I don't know the avatar name. But yeah, it could be a flashback. It'll be interesting. I think that theory, I think it's the one I subscribe to. The one that Chatter just said. Of being like, you're the voice in whoever you choose to support's head. The avatars aren't even avatars. They're just a character that you can name. You're right and you're wrong. Because they're... Okay, I'll be more correct. They're a self-insert. They're the character you're supposed to project yourself into. Like, you can't customize them like you can Colrin or Robin. But there's ramifications of having a character that's a self-insert. One, they can't fucking talk. And two, the story has to be fucking wrapped around them. Around this self-insert silent... Okay, I'll be mean here. Garbage. Like... Just let me play as the cool, interesting characters who talk and have dynamic relationships. Not the cookie cutter, self-insert blank slate. Like, yeah, I think clearly from the gameplay you are playing as the Lords. So, I think that's okay. I just don't see the need for this in Fire Emblem, man. I really don't. We can have it both ways. I don't think so. I really don't think you can have it both ways. As soon as you introduce this type of character into your story, it is irreversibly impacted. So, we'll see. We'll see what they do. I would prefer if this type of character takes less of a role, but the way the character is set up, there's no way they'd take less of a role. I guess they've got to be, yeah. I prefer the afterthought approach, but we'll see. We'll see. This is on more on my list of concerns. Okay. So let me summarize, and I'm going to go into Fire Emblem YouTuber clickbait mode, and then I'm going to break down my thoughts into why I'm excited for this game and why I'm concerned for this game. One, so I give a balanced perspective, but two, so I can clickbait the shit out of both topics, okay? Because I did it with Engage, and it was really fucking funny uploading why I'm concerned about Fire Emblem Engage, and then 5 minutes later uploading why I'm excited for Fire Emblem Engage. So I'm going to do the exact same shit again, okay? I'm doing the exact same shit. Top 10 reasons I love Fortune's Weave, okay? And then top 10 reasons I fucking hate Fortune's Weave. Okay. So, let's start off. Let's start off with the positive, okay? Let's start off with the positive. Why I'm excited for this game. I think the main thing for me So it just is a must-have hook in a Fire Emblem game is great character designs. And the character designs here, dude, they're so good. Let me get the actual slide. The main character designs are so good. They're so interesting. We haven't really gotten designs like this in Fire Emblem before in terms of the influences they're drawing from throughout the entire cast. So the main cast look great. The characters we see in the trailer look interesting and novel and new for Fire Emblem, and the art looks incredible. And I need that in a Fire Emblem game to really get me hooked. It's something that I struggle with in Engage, because I really don't like the character design in that game, and it made it more difficult to connect with the characters, get invested. But oh my god, when you're putting this on the screen, like, double thumbs up. I can't wait. All right, and then you pair that with a concept and story that's genuinely intriguing. They're keeping their hands pretty close here. There's a few things that maybe I'll talk in my concerns section about the story too, but I find the core motivations interesting. I want to see how they interact with each other, how their fortunes weave, so to speak. And I think it'll be really, really, like, interesting, and I'm intrigued to see where the story goes. So great designs, great premise. What else in here am I excited for? I'm just going to quickly scroll through. What else am I excited for in this game? I'm excited. Let's go to the returning mechanics. I'm really excited for the influences being drawn from Fire Emblem Echoes. Let me get to the dungeon. Where's the fucking dungeon?
Travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
This is going to get edited out in the video.
Your free time is up to...
I'm really excited about the dungeons. Okay? I'm excited that they're bringing and messing with a bunch of mechanics from Echoes, like the dungeons. I'll go back to the world map as well.
Dax lies.
Oh my god, I can never get to the frame I want.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new
I just want to see the map. There we go. I can't wait to walk around this map, do these activities, see this continent. Like, I love these types of systems in Fire Emblem and games in general where you actually get to navigate around the locations and see the actual world instead of just clicking on a menu that then, like, just highlights where it's happening. No, let me walk around the world, see things, go explore things, dungeons. Like, let me get a sense of the place, and I can't wait for that as well. I think it's going to be awesome.
Between matches, you can...
I'm also intrigued. This goes back into the presentation and design of the game, but I think the game looks really good. I want to talk to people around the world. Engage didn't fucking do that. You know, fuck all about countries and Engage. That's very real. Anyways, I think the game's presentation in general also looks incredible. I think the addition of the live 2D in terms of the character portraits look good. I think the actual in-game graphics, with a few exceptions, people were pointing out the rocks, but I think this is overall a huge upgrade over Three Houses. Let me go to the battle UI.
It takes the form of turn-based.
I think the battle UI looks clean as fuck. All right, so much more readable at a glance, with a really cool aesthetic, with this kind of inky, dirty, like, rough edges feel to it. Love it. Love it. So when you add that all up together, all right, great designs, great UI, great presentation, intriguing characters, interesting mechanics being reintroduced from games I love, and, you know, it gets me excited. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. So excited, I gotta sneeze. But yeah, it gets me really excited for the game to see what it's gonna do, because I feel there's already so many secrets and twists they haven't quite shown. So there you go. Quick summary why I'm excited about this game. Now, why? Now, here's the thing. All right, y'all. Trailer's hype, the energy's high, the vibes are immaculate. But I got concerns, y'all. I've got very real concerns. I come from my POV, which is I really didn't like Three Houses. And the reason I did not like Three Houses was the monastery. Okay? It was a slog. It didn't look great as a location. You had to do that shit constantly. It was slow. You had to replay the first half of the game and slog through it. It wasn't fun late game either. Just, oh my god. The monastery bogged that game down. And it meant that when I completed a route, I just did not have the energy to go back and play. Just play through it again. I was done. So that's my POV as a fan. I know some people loved the monastery, and when they see this, they'll be like, yes, yay. That's not me. So when I see this system pop up on my screen, it gets me concerned, because what I like about Fire Emblem is the battle gameplay. That's what I like. I like the turn-based gameplay, and when most of the game isn't the turn-based gameplay, that's where it starts to lose me a bit. So we'll see how this system in Fortune's Weave turns out in practice. But when I see this, I get concerned. My other concern, let me go to the Colosseum here. Another big concern. Are we just going to be stuck in this Colosseum the whole game, or for a big chunk of the game? Because if it's like over half of the game is in this Colosseum, it's going to lose me. Like, I need to see the world. I want to go into battles in the world. Like, I don't want to constantly battle. Even if the arena shapeshifts and changes layout, like, the fact I'm in the same place over and over and over again doing battles, I'm going to lose interest. Or I anticipate I'll lose interest. So I really hope that the game has story and battles that take place in the world, and not just the trailers, and not just the monastery. Okay? There's no shot it's all in the arena. There's the thing, I know that, but at the same time, I'm concerned that a big chunk of the game is going to be here. Because at least you can't blame me in a trailer if they only show this one location, both at the start and like they show it at different timings too, that you're in this place. You're clearly going to spend a lot of time here and do a lot of battles here. It's where the tournament's happening. So if that does, like, if such a big chunk of the game's here, I'm worried it's going to get old really fast, especially if you have to replay the game to get other routes, and then you're back here and have to play through this like Colosseum arc again. So I'm sure there'll be a twist. I'm sure there'll be maps outside of this place. I'm not saying that every single battle's gonna be here, but like, if a huge chunk of the game is here, I could see it getting tiring. I really could. Last year they showed Lords fighting other maps. Look, I think there'll be other maps. Don't get me wrong. But if like a third of the game or half of the game is in here, man, like, no. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that. Which actually segues into my next concern. Is this game actually going to be 4 routes? Here's the thing. Another thing about Three Houses that I didn't connect with. I'm not a route split Andy, man. I like my Fire Emblem games nice and linear, okay? Nice and linear and focused and like eye on the prize. Yeah, I'm not a route split Ryan. Okay? And there's also been mentioned in the promotional materials of time travel. Time travel and route splits? Do I have faith that they'll be able to execute that? I'm going to be real. I don't. I'm concerned about it. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope they can pull it off. But Intelligent Systems' track record on them isn't great. And my preference would be for something more linear and focused. And when I hear 4 routes or pick your team and it affects the story, my eyebrow raises. It's ambitious. And if they can meet that ambition, incredible. But if it falls short, you're going to feel it. So we'll see. I'm concerned. Any other concerns I have about this game? We talked about route splitting. We talked about being stuck in the Colosseum. We talked about monastery mechanics. What else concerns me? I think that's primarily it in terms of concerns. Oh yeah, recruitment, but that's not a big concern. That's very minor. In summary, though, I still am very excited for this game. I am going to play it. I am going to buy it. But as someone who wasn't a Three Houses fan, this very much looks like Three Houses 2. And if they fix some of the stuff from Three Houses, I'll be on board. If they don't, then it might lose me. So we'll see. Those are my concerns. And I'm sure others share them, but it's not all concerns. I'm ultimately excited for the game. Ultimately excited. How do you feel about Engage movement coming back with 4 move? I didn't mind 4 move infantry in Engage. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought 4 move was fine. So I'm okay with 4 move infantry. I don't really care. Also, elephants. There were elephants, no? I didn't talk about the elephants. Where were the elephants? Because someone mentioned elephants, and I didn't see them. Because that's cool. Where are the elephants? I scrolled past it. No.
And your unit's strength.
Elephant detector, elephant together. Oh. Holy shit. Dude, I am addressing the elephant. It is in the room. That's fucking fire. I hope we get to use elephants as the, I hope we get to use them. And not just the bad guys. I want to ride a fucking elephant. Hell yeah. Yeah, add that to why I'm excited for this game. Fucking elephant mounts? Hell fucking yeah. Dude, you know how long I've been waiting for war elephants in fucking Fire Emblem, man? A long fucking time. That's awesome. If we get more cool mounts, or mounts other than horses, and we can use them, oh, it'll be a beautiful day. Yeah, ostriches too. Carthage connections, I love the Carthage influence. I guess that you can also add that to my list of things I'm excited for. I think this setting looks beautiful, man. It looks fucking beautiful. Fire Emblem Carthage looks awesome. Freaking epic. Mom might say that too. Freaking epic. Am I subscribed to Pavis Gaming? Of course. And you should be too. I think that's my thoughts. From the chat, are there any topics that I missed that was in this trailer? Any cool details you want to point out for me to look at? Because I think my analysis and excited and things I'm concerned about, I'm pretty much done. But I'm sure you guys in chat have been watching lots of analyses. The evil lady is holding a baby. Excuse me, what? Is she holding a baby? Wait, Wait, how did I not notice? Wait, what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She is holding a fucking baby. I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. What do you mean she's holding a fucking baby?
At the advent of the underworld.
Wait. Baby analysis. Yeah, that is a fucking baby. Whose baby is it? Who's the baby? Dude, what? Wait, I just got new clickbait thumbnail. Giant red arrow, baby? Wait, I need to do the thumbnail face. Or did you do that like? Who is the father? Who is the father? Who's the mother of the fucking baby? Also, what does she want with the baby? What are its stats? Exactly. What are its stats? That baby's name? Marth. Interesting. Dude, we finally found out who the Zero Emblem is. Apparently that got revealed in the Engage manga, but I'm too lazy to actually read that manga, to be honest. But yeah, interesting. Yeah.
World. You look upon.
Yeah, she'd just be walking out with a baby. Yeah, coughing baby versus underworld bomb. That's it. Yeah, any other details people want to point out that I missed? Because clearly I'm missing a lot if I'm missing a fucking baby. Clearly I did not look at the trailer close enough. Pavis, what could the Fire Emblem of this game be? It's the baby. I actually have no clue. I don't. The Fire Emblem is also always some random bullshit. There's a Manakee with Kai shown early.
Participate.
Oh yeah, we had Cain and Abel. Where's the Manakee?
A young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
I'm looking for the Manakee. Where's the Manakee?
Guide which.
Oh, her? I mean, I clocked her, but I guess not as a Manakee. But maybe she is. She do got pointy ears. And who's this on the right? There's a lot of just kids in this game, man. And babies, apparently. Fire Emblem's really leaning into the child soldiers on this one. He looks like Rolf Core early game shit archer. Okay, you don't need to be that mean to Rolf. You could just call him Rolf Slop. You didn't need to say like all that. like Lazy Katie, lay off. What Kai's shitty archer childhood friend? Like, lay the fuck off. What did this? You literally just saw this character for the first time, and you're already just fucking slandering the shit out of him. And any other details people want to point out? I'm sure I missed stuff, but I'm not. I used to be a trailer analysis guy, but I'm not really trailer analysis guy anymore. People do that way faster and way better than I do these days. Pretty women. No, I'm pretty sure I noticed all the pretty women. I don't. I'm pretty sure I noticed that. It's kind of hard to miss. Colors on these characters look faded and ugly. Only this guy. Only this guy. I don't agree with that analysis at all. I think Lada's colors look incredible. And I think this character on the right also has nice colors. I mean, I think the guy's character designs maybe are a little weakened at points. Yeah. I wish they turned down the candy colored hair. It's Fire Emblem. It's never gonna happen. Pavis looks like the guy on the far right. What the fuck do you mean? I do not look like this guy. What? Like, I can't. What do you mean? You mean the black guy with the mutton chops? Yeah, yeah, I'm like the spitting image of him. It's the jawline. You know what? Sure, I'll take the compliment, but I do not look like that guy. Our hairstyles are completely different. The only thing we have in common is literally a goatee. That is literally it. He doesn't even have a mustache. I have a mustache. Like, what the fuck? Also, he's not wearing a Fire Emblem Awakening button-up. Okay? Like, what? You gotta line your heads up and look in the same direction. So I just need to be looking this way. I don't look like this guy. No pose is gonna make me look like this guy. What is that? Dude, what the fuck, chat? You actually... You know what guy I do look like? Wait. Yeah, I look like this guy. Let's fucking go. See, he's at least got a mustache and a goatee. All right. And this is closer to my build, bro. This is closer to my build. I don't know what you mean. This guy does look like he's 6 feet tall, and he has the Waluigi build. Like, this is my guy right here. This is... Give me an eye patch. All right. And I could pull off this look. Okay, I could pull off this look. Do you also stand awkwardly? I do not stand with my arms out that wide, but we all know you have a hidden sleeper build. I wish I had a hidden sleeper build, but I really do just look like this guy. He is A-posing. It is true. This guy is A-posing. That's funny. Is there any other funny bullshit in this trailer to laugh at? I do think this camera angle is so funny. The idea of Sothis just fucking slamming you with an axe is fucking funny to me. I don't know why. They look like the villains from Home Alone. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's a bigger version of the map online. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull up some, like, materials from outside of the trailer. We'll look at those real quick and then I'll end stream. So let's get the box art. Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave box art. So I'll get the box art up. Can I open this in a new tab? I can. So let me minimize that, and then I can just do this, correct? Okay, so this is the avatars, or avatar characters. They look kind of fucking weird. This is giving me like Fjorm vibes. And they literally look like out of this world angels. They look so out of place, man. They genuinely look out of place. I don't love them. I'll wait and see how it plays out in game. But they are very angel-y, just pure white. It's interesting. I do prefer the M design over the F design. But yeah, maybe that is the point. Maybe that's the point, but I don't like this aesthetic compared to the rest of the characters. Not the Fjorm slander. Okay, like Fjorm is fine in Fire Emblem Heroes, but like that design doesn't quite work in this setting, in my opinion. But maybe they're supposed to look like outsiders because they're angels. But like I look at you, Theodora, Dietrich, Leda, Kai. Like look at all these fire designs, and then these just look kind of weird. This look kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not huge on the MC design. Now let's get up. Where's this fucking map? Where is this bigger map people are talking about? Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave map. Someone's got the map icons laid out. What is Miguel's contrarian take? Is Miguel in the chat? Is Miguel in the chat? I kind of do need to know what Miguel knows. Or what Miguel thinks. It's kind of important. Miguel was here earlier. Right, we're pulling up some analysis. So we got more map here. I mean, yeah, main city, a temple, other major cities, fish. Wow, incredible analysis. Fish. Food, camp, cave. Also, if you want to see zoomed out, if you want to see zoomed out where we are in the world, this is the map that I saw posted on Reddit. So let me open this up. Dude, why does Reddit not actually let me open things in a new tab? That is cringe. Anyways. So this is the map I saw. Of like, this is Foldland's map connected into this like map. And so like Foldland is up here, and this is the Dagdin shit going on down here. if you want to get an idea of where Foldland is. But is there any other stuff? I saw there was like the Anna design revealed as well. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Anna. Foldland's tiny. Yeah, Foldland is kind of tiny. Yeah, we do have the Fortune's Weave Anna, which I can show. This Anna design is fire. She looks like a blinged out merchant, like she should be. Like she fucking should be. Is there anything else people on Reddit have figured out? Because I've been looking periodically throughout the day to see if people have found stuff out. How do you think the map will work? Nah, people aren't really posting too much more. Yeah, maybe this isn't an avatar. I don't know. People are making me think different about that avatar actually being an avatar, but I don't know. Yeah, people on Reddit aren't saying much else more. FE Twitter found a lot, kinda. I will leave the sleuthin' to the sleuths. Okay. I'm not really trailer analysis guy anymore. I will read that along with the rest of you tonight on Twitter. So, hey, Gas. Yeah, you go do the trailer analysis, Gas. You know way more about this shit than I do. I leave that to your domain. I'm done. I hung up my fucking Fire Emblem trailer analysis fucking sleuthing gloves a long time ago. You know way more shit about this than I do. Literally, if you just showed up, Gas, this stream is just me saying I think that looks good or I think that looks bad. Like I'm offering no deeper insight. Dude, the chat had to tell me about the lady holding the baby. I didn't see the baby. Did you see the baby, Gas, when you saw the trailer? Did you see the baby? I didn't see the baby until the chat told me about the fucking baby. Like, yeah, there's a baby. See, I'm not the only one who didn't see the fucking baby. I didn't see that till after. Yeah, I didn't see the fucking baby, man. But anyways, I'm wrapping up. I'm wrapping up stream just about now. I've put in my 2 cents. Or I guess I can say, wait, how long is this stream? The stream, I can say, talking about Fortune's Weave for 2 hours. I can clickbait it. I'm good. Yeah. We're here for drip analysis, not sleuthing exactly. You're here for me to shit on random character design fits that I don't even know the names of the characters. That's why you're here. You're not here. I'm not giving you any insight in terms of the fucking lore. But dude, I'm here for Sylvain dancing on the CRT. I'm here for Sylvain throwing it back. That's what we're doing here. Name the 10 at least right now. I actually couldn't. I actually couldn't. I'm actually so fake Fire Emblem fan is crazy. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll probably be chopping up some of this stream into video stuff. I'll probably be making some content on the game leading up to the release. Speaking of which, Gas, if you're still here, I'm down to do a discussion video if you want to. So I'll probably reach out to you at some point. I know we did it for Engage last release cycle, so I'm down to do it again. But yeah, I might not be as content pilled as I have been in previous release cycles, but I will be streaming this game when it comes out. I will be chopping up and reacting to trailers and information as it comes out. And yeah, maybe a discussion video here or there. In terms of streams, will we do highlights for Fortune's Weave? Yes, I will. They will just not be as frequent in terms of so the way it's going to work is just one highlight per stream. That's it. That's the idea. But yes, I will be doing it. There just will be less of them in terms of highlights. In terms of streams this week, I don't think I'm doing another stream this week. Maybe on the weekend. You might see another stream from me. I just got back from being away for a while. I'm still kind of finding my footing back home. Well, now that I'm back home. But you'll probably get a Yappish stream sometime soon. And also, the Anime North Fire Emblem panel will be going up very soon. I'm almost done editing the panel. It required way more editing than I thought it would. So that's going to be going up within the next few days, or it should be. So look forward to that. Any other updates before I leave? How's the Mandarin? I gotta save that for Yappis. I can't reveal my hand. I saved that for Yappis. Okay. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at.